All right. Hey, kids are back in school, Joe. Kids are back in school.
I cannot believe. Did we start school in August 4th?
Dude, never.
Yeah,
Never.
it's really early.
Dude, we used to go back after Labor Day.
That's what I thought. Yeah, I
No.
remember college. I was like, "Whoa, we start like August
Yeah.
25th," and that was crazy. Yeah,
Well, anyways,
yeah.
happy Friday, August 15th. Here we go. Um, Couple things on the news front. So this week, obviously there's a hot PPI number that came out. So inflation number, it's not the preferred measure the Fed likes to follow, but came in at point 0.9. Estimates was point 0.2, so the hottest since 2022. You would think the rates would have moved higher on that, but they really haven't. So the spreads are starting to get a little bit better. When I talk about spreads, I'm talking about the difference between the 10-year Treasury yield and what like the Fed funds rates are and everything like that. So won't get into too much of the weeds, but my thesis is still there. I think there's a 90% chance they cut in September, basically call it 100. And I think we still continue to see these rates come down in the next couple of weeks. Um,
Do you think maybe that's why we didn't see them go up this week
yeah,
because they're kind of baked in for the prime being
I
lowered?
think it has more to do with like the spreads. And I should
Okay.
probably do a separate video on how spreads work. But um, the other thing I wanted to mention was kind of going back to school, a little educational segment here, Joe, for you. Okay. So recently, Fannie and Freddie, and I think this is Freddie specifically, they are now going to consider positive rent payment history for your credit. So the way this works is, and I got some information for everybody out there. So if you are renting right now, okay, and you want that positive rental history to positively impact your credit score, you got to do a couple things. One is you either, if you're with like a large property manager, and I got it right here, check with your landlord to see if they report your rental payments to the credit bureaus. Okay. Some will do it already, some won't. And there's services like Rent Track, Clear Now, but you can let your landlord know, hey, I want this reported so it'll benefit your credit score. If your landlord, if it's a small like single family home, a private tenant or something like that, you can do it yourself. Okay, so there are self-initiated platforms. There's like Self Financial, Credit Rent Boost, Level Credit. These services link the tenant's bank account or payment app and verify recurring rental payments, and then it gets reported to the three credit bureaus. I did not know that.
So I have one rental.
Yeah.
My tenant could do it on their own, and I don't need to do anything. Is that what
I
you're
don't
saying?
believe, I think you might just want to check with them because it does say self-initiated. These services link to the tenant's bank account or payment app. So, they somehow, and then that they verify that they're, hey, we're paying rent to Whitlock, LLC. So something pretty cool.
A good
Um,
way to boost your
so
credit
if
with
you're
people out there that are
talking,
having
yeah, it's
trouble.
like
Yeah.
make sure if you're renting right now and you're worried about your credit, take advantage of that. And that's a cool thing that Freddie is doing. I think it's through Freddie Mac and their updates.
Okay.
So
Okay. Hmm.
little little
Very cool.
educational segment. I
I like
thought.
it.
You like
I
it?
like it.
All right. All right. Let
Am
me
I
get our rate
ready?
screen up here.
Am
Let's
I
do
up?
this.
All right. All right, here we go. So, 3% down, home ready, home possible, which is a conventional loan. You got to be under the 80% Aryan median income, which again is like 94 grand in Weld, 102 in Larimer County. Is that six and a quarter today? And you can get 6.375 if you're putting 5 to 20% down and you're over the 80% AMI up to be not being a non first time home buyer. They're all 6.375 today if you have good credit.
Cool.
Um, VA loan with 0% down is still at 599, so that's great. FHA loan 3.5% down is still at 5.75. If you want to do a rate and term refinance, again, meaning no cash out, no paying off debt besides the mortgage, going to 70% loan to value is at 6.125. And if you go to 80% loan to value, you just got to add a quarter to that to 6.375.
That's not bad at all.
No. If you do cash out to 70, you're at 6.375. Cash out to 80 is 6.625. So rate and term to cash out, if you have good credit, if you do cash out, it's almost exactly a quarter point higher.
Hey, just a heads up too. I got an actual situation right now. A client doing a VA. cash out, and they can go like it's 85%. You can go over 80% on like VA cash out, 5.99 with a nice couple $1,000 lender credit. So just throwing that
Oh,
out there as
nice.
well. Yeah.
Yeah, you can do a cash out on VA loan up to 90% and you don't get beat up too bad. I
No,
know if you go over 90, there's a huge hit that comes on, but if you do cash out up to 90 on a VA loan, you're gonna get a really good rate.
it's pretty
Yep.
solid. Yep. Yep.
Yep. Um, cash out refi on an investment property to 70% is 6.625, to 75 is 6.875. So all of those cash out or rate and term refinance options are below seven, regardless
The
of
bucket
primary
of
or investment.
sixes. And
Yep.
then obviously good credit and the higher loan amount, 500. These are kind of based on higher loan amounts or
Yep.
500,000 loan amounts.
Yep.
So
15-year fixed purchase with 20% down is that 5.5 with good credit? And a jumbo 30-year fix with 20% down with good liquid reserves is at 6.375. Couple national holidays. Happy National Relaxation Day.
oh man,
So just
this
hang out, grab a pop and just hang out. Happy National Back to School Prep Day. They're a little late because school started yesterday.
yeah.
But that's interesting. Couple birthdays. Happy 35th birthday to Jennifer Lawrence, probably
Oh,
most known for the Hunger Games.
and a few other
Happy
movies.
53rd birthday to Ben Affleck.
Whoa, Ben Affleck, 53. Joe,
And
coming with some good
just
ones.
to age us even further, Madonna turns 66 tomorrow. So,
That's crazy. Six. Jesus. All right. Well, it should be a great weekend. We are
yep,
just one more week closer to NFL football, real NFL football,
can't wait.
not the
Can't
preseason games.
wait.
I'm off to Vegas tomorrow for a couple days, back on Monday for a little NFL draft and a fantasy football draft. So looking forward to that. And
And I leave. I have my poker on the pooter trip on Wednesday through Sunday next week. So
I'll,
we'll either be doing this early or it'll be Chris on his own. Not sure which,
I might
but
be rolling solo next Friday. So we'll have
yep,
to see. All right,
yep.
buddy. Well, hey, everybody have a great weekend. Stay safe, have fun, and we'll be back next week.
Take care. Thanks for watching.